Genesis 22, Preparation Day. Here you have it. Abraham and Isaac, ready to make the 3-day journey to Mount Moriah, where God told him to go to build an altar. This is actually the same location where King Solomon, that you find in 2 Chronicles 3:1, actually built the temple, the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. And this was actually a place of worship and to sacrifice bulls and goats as for, sin. So here you have it. These two are making this 3-day journey up to Mount Moriah, and they're getting everything prepared. And they get to this location, and his son Isaac said to his father, we have everything except we have the sacrifice itself, the goat, the sheep. We don't have that. And it turns out Isaiah was it, because he was instructed by God, and he obeyed God. But the Lord said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, here I am. And he says, do not put your only son on the altar. And God made a provision, and that there was a ram, and they found a ram, and God made a provision. So that is why he's known as Jehovah Jireh, my provider. He provided. Anyway, what is interesting about Preparation Day is in those days is that the day that Jesus was going to be put on the cross was on Preparation Day, which was a Friday, immediately before the Sabbath began at sundown, which was the Passover week. Now, I believe when Jesus said, it is finished, and that he died for our sins, and then he gave up his life for us, according to John 3:16, that he's God's only begotten Son, that in Matthew 27:50 through 31, there was a violent earthquake that shook, and it split the rock and tore the temple curtain from top to bottom. And I believe that happened right at sundown, because that is when he died, and that he was the sacrifice. He was the ultimate sacrifice of the Lamb, and that it spoke even to heaven itself. So anyway, God bless you, and love you, and I'll talk to you later. Toodles. Bye-bye.